So typically this is where an intro song will be playing, but YouTube keeps flagging my stuff, so here we go. Back in the shop, finally. It's been a minute. YouTube videos have not been consistent, but I'm not a YouTuber, so, you know, look for Cletus McFarland for your daily. Me, yeah, I'm like that friend that shows up, you know, like 30 minutes late and like you see once a month, but you're happy to see them because they're a ball of fun. That's me. I mean, I try to be that guy. YouTube video, they'll come when they come. I'm trying to do better content, you know, cool stuff, not just a daily grind. And I mean, nobody wants to see me changing an alternator and some shocks, which is not fun. So, actually doing cool stuff today. Again, had to go and work and make some money and pay the bills, you know, all that normal life crap. 67, back and forth. I need to sell it. I don't want to sell it. I need to sell it. I love this truck. It's been the shop truck for years. It's been in numerous different stages. I'll show you that here in just a second with some pictures. So again, this is where some cool background music will be playing, but I don't know why this video won't upload with music, so we're gonna do it without music. So here's my stuff. These are different stages of the truck, and you know, I've talked about it a lot, and then there's some stuff and some more things with the dilly whoppers, and then there's a burnout, and you know, this is at a car show and it was black, and then now we're gonna paint it green, and it's green again with no clear, so it looks kind of crappy, but there it is, green with the bumper and the grill, and then at a car show, because that's the only time I work on my stuff is when it's ready to go to a car show. And I like going to car shows, so yeah. Video of it. But bought it as a as an actual work truck. 3 on the tree, stock height, 10-bolt rear. I think it had a 327 in it, maybe 350, can't remember. Old school small block, you know. The whole shebang. Wagon wheels, work truck. Rusted out pickup bed floor because it had leaves and logs and toolboxes and crap in it. A lot of cool features about this truck though. Texas truck, so not a lot of rust. I did put rockers in it because they all need it. But this is original color, seafoam green. Not the original patina. I changed out a bedside and a door, I believe. I don't know. Had this truck like 10, 12 years now. Been a hot minute. Had this truck longer than I've had my wife, okay? So we go way back. She a big booty girl now. So narrow 9-inch. Before that, this is back when lowriders were cool. Well, I mean, lowriders are still cool. You know, I like them all. But first thing I did to this truck was lower it. It was hard dropped. Changed the 3-speed to a world-class T5 5-speed so I could have overdrive. Ended up driving this out to California, Arizona, New Mexico on a road trip. Went out to El Mirage, dry lake races. I'm gonna set this down because it's getting heavy. Good time. A lot of fond memories in this truck. Many car shows. It's been in many different versions of itself, which I already said, so get on with it, Cody. It was hard dropped on 20s, and then I cab off, bed off, Z-stepped the rear, super notched it, Z-stepped the front, body dropped it, and bagged it. So then it was on 20s,
laying rocker. And air ride, had it like that for like 2 weeks. Realized I did not like air ride, kept having leaks and problems. So raised it back up a little bit, put it on coilovers, so it was 4-linked, still had a 10 bolt in it on coilovers. And then, let's see, what was after that? Boy, going way back in the memory file. And then, oh yeah, LSs became a big thing. Well, they were kind of already a big thing, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get into this LS thing. So LS swapped it, and then just put a 5.3 junkyard motor in it, you know, hot rodder. Had to go big. Built a 408 stroker for it, Texas speed, all the works, Ford's internals, shoot bad. But it was still on a small tire. So built a 9-inch for it. Wasn't narrowed, not a narrow 9-inch, just 9-inch. 9-inch, turbo 400, LS 408. And had a lot of fun with it. Should have left it like that. But had a traction problem because it's a heavy truck and has a small tire. So tubbed it. And after I tubbed it, I was like, yeah, this is sweet. It's got traction. And then fuel prices went sky high. This is pre-Trump, so Obama. I was like, yeah, I can't even drive it anymore. It's 408 in it. So I was getting ready to turbo it. Actually ended up kind of taking it a different direction. Took the ET Streets off, went with a street tire. Old Mickey Thompson, sportsman, old school, 90s, hashtag 90s, pro street. David Freiberger would understand, you know. We're product of the 90s. But yeah, I'm not old. So made a driver, put a mild built 5.3 cam. It's fresh 5.3 with a cam and some valve springs. And then what else? Oh, pulled the turbo 400 out, sold that, mild built 350 turbo, and changed the rear gear to a, what's it having in it now? 350, I think. But it's got a tall tire, so gets down the highway, 5.3, small cam. We got an AC kit for it right there in the box. So AC, mild built, full interior. I didn't cage it, put the interior back in it, put the bed back in it. So she a heavy girl. I mean, you know, she likes to eat. But with fuel prices the way they are, you can actually drive this truck. And I just never did. I don't know why. Doesn't have AC. I don't ever take time to work on my own stuff because I'm always working on customer stuff in between my full-time job. So if you guys didn't know, I actually renovate houses, buy, sell, and flip for a job, and this is kind of my side job. I do have it as a full-time job sometimes in between buying and selling houses. Right now is a terrible time to buy houses, so here we are in the shop building trucks. And I kind of chase the market around. So long story short, we're at 7 minutes now. I really need to shorten this up. This truck, now that I've got it the way I want it, I'm gonna sell it because that's what car people do. So rear disc brake kit for it, hopefully going on today. Get that wrapped up. I got the bed wrapped up last week. So all the wood bed kit is back in it. Fuel cells in the rear, wheel tubs are built. Interior is back in it. Sanded on the faux patina a little bit. And I've got satin clear coat for it. So I'm gonna mask it, prep it, spray the clear, put the rear brakes on, clean this thing up and get it ready to go online. So it's a sad day, but it's, you know, I could use the money to work on other projects, which I have plenty of. Love this truck, but if I don't drive it, I want it to go to somebody that will drive it. I want to see this thing daily. It's an awesome truck. I really enjoyed it. And it needs to be driven. So, bye-bye. Dude. Satin clear, Summit Racing for the win. Man, this stuff is amazing. Sprayed it yesterday. let it dry overnight. Camera's not really doing it justice, but it used to be, you know, chalky and I mean, you can see all the sanding marks and so on from the patina job, but that satin clear, just beautiful. Love it. You guys are questioning it, flowed out really well. And I don't have a paint booth. This is just the garage. But yeah, 67 looks awesome. Love the satin clear. It came out really well. Really complements the truck. Again, camera's not doing it justice, but there it is. Summit hot rod satin clear, 2 parts. Activator, clear. I reduced it a little bit. It gets flow a little better. It's hot. You will want to use a bigger tip. I actually ended up using my cheap primer gun instead of my Iwata. It's thick. It flows out well though. It looks orange peel when it goes on, but then it just kind of worked itself out. Very, very happy. If you want the patina without the chalkiness, this is it right here. Wet sand it, clear it with some hot rod satin clear. Doesn't look wet, but in the sunlight, it's got just a really nice satin sheen. Money. All right, 67, one step closer to being sold. So I've always said the 67's a work truck. It's got a full bed. It's coilovers set up for, you know, load ready. It can pull a trailer. It's got a trailer hitch. I mean, even if you got big tires and an LS swap and it's lowered like 15 inches, you gotta be able to haul stuff. It's a truck. This is Oklahoma, okay? Also, you gotta be able to drive down dirt roads. Granted, I'm not driving very fast right now because I just washed it and I don't want to get my wheels dirty. But it can pull a trailer. It can haul stuff in the bed, and it can dirt road. All right, truck stuff. Tailgate molded in, roll pin, does have a receiver hitch behind the tag. Wide wheel tubs, wood bed. Bed is very usable. I haul stuff in it all the time, motorcycles, engines on pallets. I mean, it's got some scratches. It's a truck. It's made to be used. Even though it's a big tire truck, it gets daily. So it's on weld, 15 by 12 rears. It's usually on a 2810-5 radial, but right now it's on a Mickey Thompson 3118-5, I believe, which is a little big, kind of old school 90s grocery, but forged welds on the front as well. Truck is factory seafoam green, but as you can see, it had patina at one time. When I altered the bed, it was satin black at one time, so I went back with the original seafoam green and then tried to match the patina as best as possible. I think it came out pretty well. has a Summit Racing satin clear coat over the entire truck. Awesome patina on headlights, bezels, and grille. Yeah, clean truck. Wipers work. Headlights, turn signals, disc brakes on the front. Have a brand new disc brake kit for the rear. Narrowed forward 9-inch on the rear. Motor, axles, competition engineering. If I can get out of there. Fuel cells in the rear. Strange coilovers. Concrete is hot. It is a small window cap. Truck is still satin black on the inside. Seat's been redone, new foam, new cover a couple years back, new carpet kit. Speedometer works, wipers work, lights work, horn works, custom center console, B&M pistol grip, Bully Dog GT tuner, which has tack, RPM, coolant, so on. So gauges are digital on that. As you can see, factory truck did not have gauges, just warning lights. So in-dash, DVD player, computers behind the glove box door, so there's no glove box. But it does have a really nice reworked, can't see video of it, harness. It's not a crappy cut down factory harness. It's got nice wire loom, new fuse blocks, all done cleanly. Everything's satin black on the inside. Nothing to see back there, but guys before me did some body work on it. This was a quote-unquote restored truck when I got it. Just stock, had wagon wheels on it, so it's had rockers put in it. So it has aftermarket rockers, no rust, cab corners, I believe. They filled the gas cap door, the stake pockets. There's no moldings, of course 67, so there's no side marker lights. But it's a clean little truck. Windows go up and down, still has wing windows. I have a new door rubber seal kit for it, new vintage air AC kit in the box, and a new rear disc brake kit, which I haven't had time to put on. But other than that, just ready to go. Could be yours. This might be the final drive. Just got the truck back. It's tuned. Runs good. It's bittersweet. I mean, I like money, but I also really like old Chevy trucks. This one had a hot minute. We've been through a lot of tears and happy times together. She's bad. I mean, it's a lot of looks, but you know, I'm older and mature now, so it might be getting gone. Just test driving it, make sure everything's solid, and online, here she comes. Woo! Hold on. There we go. She is bright. It is hot. Man, you know, the old school looking fresh. But big news. 67 is sold. How do I feel about it? I don't know how I feel about it. I've talked to the guy that's buying it a couple times, did videos, driving shots, all that. But, you know, I need the money to move on. As you know, we got plenty of other stuff to work on. So, yeah, it's going. New owner's got big plans for it. I think it's going back on air ride. It used to be bagged and bodied. So it's already super Z'd in the back, tube frame. It's Z-stepped in the front, and narrow control arms, blah, blah, blah. All the back brackets are still on it, although it's currently on coilovers. Really gonna miss that truck. I'm gonna put some shots of it. But, front and center, Cafe Racer. Bike is next thing on the list. I'm excited. I told you I have bikes. Here it is. So, 67 is finished. It's tuned. It's running good. Bike's gonna get worked on. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I'm headed to Colorado next week to buy another bike. Something a little more modern. Love my vintage stuff, but let's be honest, no matter who builds it, if it's vintage, you're probably gonna have to work on it. It's old technology. And I don't mind working on stuff locally, but I want a bike that I can ride cross country. And I don't know if that is it. So, might keep it, might sell it. We'll find out. Okay, until next time.